So, hey there, everyone. As always, thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a few. My name is Rich. I'm the channel host, and normally we're talking about building our small and medium drone businesses. And we've talked a lot about that over the past couple of years here on YouTube. And so, number one, I just want to allay any concerns. I've had a couple people ask, hey, are you quitting YouTube? And the answer is no, I am not, but I'm also not doing as many videos lately for a multitude of reasons. The first clearly being the medical situation I found myself in over the past, it's been over a year at this point, and it has just taken it out of me, we'll say. It's gotten exhausting at times, and I have to manage how I do my jobs differently now to make sure I can get the jobs done. Fortunately, for the mapping and modeling types of missions that I like to do, once you get your missions appropriately set up, it's pretty easy up on the job site. And the flying actual construction sites is the shortest part of my job, even to date right now. And that's because we did our planning ahead of time on how we wanted our flights to go, which is why I've got QGIS up on screen. This is one of the tools we use when we're planning out new missions. And after we've planned out our new missions and flown our new missions, then we have to get into actually post-processing everything. So after we do these flights, which I've told you guys a lot about over the years, um, we come back to the office, we process the data, and we get it in a format that our clients will be able to easily use. And they use the presentations that we do for several different reasons. But so once we've got that flight planning done, we don't have to do it again. So it's been a couple of years of flying the Solstice project, and I haven't had to modify much. I have added a couple of new flight paths, but all the original flight paths are still in use. We get to the job location, everything is already preloaded for me. We get the flights done, we collect our data, we come back and we make maps and models, and we do still photography and video as well. And because of the fact that we did such good planning in the beginning, I've been able to continue doing my projects with little disruption. We've had some problems here and there just with how I was physically doing and having some pain issues that crop up now and then. But mostly we've been able to do these flights and do them quite easily, which leads to another thing. I am burned out. It's the same thing over and over again. For those of you who are longtime channel viewers, you might have seen some of my thumbnails have these little groundhogs because I have been feeling like I'm living in Groundhog's Day for quite some time. And that's because of not feeling great. There's number one, if you get up every day and you're hurting. Um, you don't want to keep repeating those days. But number two, because we did the planning and we did the planning well, every time I go out for a flight, it's the same set of flights. We get out there, we set up, we launch, we collect stuff for maps and models, we collect stuff for still images, we collect flight paths for video, and it's just the same thing over and over again. So combine that with just being a little bit burned out. Um, with not with my job, well, with my job. When you keep doing that same thing over and over again, it can get really routine and take some of the fun out of it. So unfortunately, since I've been constraining my time on our job sites, we just get it all done. There's no time for playing around or no time for testing on the sites with some new flight paths. If we're trying to do updated paths, we will come back out to the job site, collect the new flight path, and then it gets rolled into all the other stuff that we've been doing. So it does get a little monotonous at times. Beyond a little monotonous, incredibly monotonous. But at least I know what I'm doing on the days that I'm out on the job site, right? And then coming into the office has also been a challenge because the issues that I've been having, sitting down is just not a real option for me. I can sit for about 15 minutes and then I find myself in some level of pain to be certain. Um, but manageable enough to get the jobs done. So I'm not going anywhere. The uh, classes aren't going anywhere. The tutorials aren't going anywhere. We're going to be around, but it might be less often. Okay, so I just want to manage things in such a way that I'm not feeling so exhausted with the whole thing, and that I'm still enjoying this. And one of the big things is, when was the last time that I've gone out to fly for fun? I will tell you the last time I went out to fly for fun was somewhere in the area of October of last year. Since then, it's just been the work sites. It's just been setting up for presentations and doing things on YouTube. And like I said, I'm not leaving YouTube, but I think we're going to back off a little bit, and we'll be on when we can be on. It's just that simple. The physical issue and the medical issue come first, and that's another part of it. In addition to just doing these flights over and over again, um, all of the physician appointments and stuff have also just been messing up my own schedules for doing other items here on YouTube. So I will tell you, I know a lot of people are having burnout on YouTube for different reasons. And like I said, we're not going anywhere, but we're going to back off a bit. And I will also note, wow, does YouTube kick you in the backside if you're not regularly publishing like you used to? So we had a pretty regular schedule here, and when we were getting YouTube videos out, and I'm not doing that anymore, and just a huge drop off in new subscribers, um, a huge drop off in watch time. And I've heard a lot of people say, if you change your schedules or things, you could see that happen on YouTube, and we're seeing it happen. So there you go. We'll keep publishing though. So I just wanted to share this with y'all, and let you know things aren't fully back to normal again, or maybe this is the new normal. We've got a couple more medical appointments over the next few weeks, and maybe we'll find out something that's gonna get me back out there and get me back out into the rocks of the Granite Dells as well. I haven't been playing out there for a while either. All right, everybody, I just wanted to share this with you, give you an update, let you know we're still around. But if we're a little quiet, don't panic. All right, we'll see you again in the near future.